Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, the Bluegrass State and home to the Kentucky Wildcats. And Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a team who is rested and ready coming off a bye, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Commodores will kick it away to start us off. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense takes the field. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you've got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, they'll keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Working that left side. Running toward the tape. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Quickly out to the tight end. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first down. It's a fumble on the play. And the defense got it.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
To throw, it's Vandergrift. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. He'll take a shot. And it's caught! Touchdown, Kentucky!
Yeah, Coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The play-action fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Key. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Kentucky right back to the line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
To the air, it's Vandergrift. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Talk about having a day. We're not even done the first quarter yet. This receiver already has over 100 yards. Look out.
This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. They move the tight end all over. They'll try the run. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. Handoff to the single running back. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Offense set on first down. He's going to pass. He makes the connection. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Got it in the middle, it's Key. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously, not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity. Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it, a lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Johnson looking to throw. Finds his man down the middle. They get him down after he makes the catch.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? The snap sets up to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Here's the handoff. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding, offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Headed for the corner on the jet sweep. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. To the air, it's Vandergrift. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the 1st half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no...
Intercepted. Looking for more room. The 20. Touchdown, Kentucky. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Army has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the hallowed grounds of West Point. They're up by 8 over UAB. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Johnson wants to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Third down coming.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. On target. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Skinner. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. Now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And the Commodores line up to punt it away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Vandergrift. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Brings up second down.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Commodores are marching down the field. They want to just keep throwing it. He's got his man. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Still on his feet. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He makes a grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Movement here from the tight end. Trying to slam in. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on 3rd down? And they're able to get him on the ground. And here comes the field goal unit. He won't have any problem with the distance, but the angle could be a different story from the left. Splits the uprights. Good.
That makes the score Kentucky 28, Vanderbilt 3.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Trying to pick up 7 here on 2nd down from the 20. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. Looking to throw, it's Vandergriff. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get rid of it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
35. Vanderbilt, 3.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. Give to the big fullback. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch called for and made. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Vandergriff. Feeling some heat. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. He'll try to really get into this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Offense working from the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Commodores will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Gonna run it. It's Ncaa. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
Vanderbilt, 3.
Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They go right back to it. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the big fella. Great veteran presence in the pocket. He knew he was going to take a hit on that one.
At the 42.
Johnson looking to throw. He's right on target. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Using the quick game. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Caught by the back. Pickup of 5. 2nd down coming up.
They'll run play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Stowers. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Commodores have taken it inside the 20. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Got it! He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. Now improvising. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores! That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious, I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
And the extra point cuts into the lead just a touch, 35-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Oklahoma is down right now, and that's unusual for this program. Those fans in Norman expect excellence. Let's see if they can provide the spark this team needs. They're trailing by 10 to Texas. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to throw. It's Vandergrift. They're trying to get to him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. It'll be a draw. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Oh, he left him grabbing. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
He breaks a tackle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10.
Good enough for a first down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bell. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
On the play.
Give to the back. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Field goal is good.
That makes the score Kentucky 35, Vanderbilt 13.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
To kick this one away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. A strike downfield. Afterburner's coming. Touchdown, Kentucky! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring a touchdown.
Kentucky 42, Vanderbilt 13.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught over the middle, it's Alexander. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. They go to the draw. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. On the move, it's Brown. Makes a move. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Quarterback on the keeper. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Looking downfield, it's Vandergriff. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
First and goal, Kentucky.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. See if they can get it done on second and goal. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Hey, when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size, I can throw it to him, and he rewards you with the score.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
13.
Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. This offense looking at a third down after that last completion. Throws for the tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The Commodores will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. They'll try the outside to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Back to throw, it's Vandergrift. Looking left. It's caught downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
Touchdown, Kentucky! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. We love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on.
13.
Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 6 over Purdue. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
18. And that's a first down for the offense.
He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Caught in the backfield, it's Skinner. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. The give to the back. Keeps the legs moving. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? It's a draw. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. The give from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Gain of 13. And first down for the offense.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Caught on the outside, it's Stowers. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion.
2nd down coming up.
Off play action. Got his man downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
At the 23-yard line.
Moving to running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Got it in the middle, it's Skinner. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Commodores will have it 1st and 10. They keep attacking through the air. Finds his back in the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give to the single back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. And the Commodores have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Doors.
And Reese, this is the part of the field where the tight ends become such a big part, right? The big size. I'm going to isolate these guys, find a way to get good matchups. You could tell they did it there, and the result, 6 points.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
56. Vanderbilt, 20.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Vandergrift. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Wildcats. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
This offense is so good, and they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it with a flair, a 77-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. On second down, looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. The Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll throw it on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
At the 45. Good enough for a first down.
He's looking to throw it. Spits it out to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Alexander. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Second down coming up.
On second down, wants to throw it. Makes his connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Going up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. Johnson wants to throw it. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He's looking to throw. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Vandy.
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet. So keep fighting, going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits those uprights right in half. So an 82-yard drive there. And they finished it off with the score from the 4.
63, Vanderbilt, 27.
Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it behind the line, it's Young. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down to the 40. At midfield, he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Commodores are on the move. To the ground with the back. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. The Commodores get enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They'll run it from the gun. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Second down coming up.
Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Johnson looking to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
30.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
To advance on the football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field.
1st and 10.
They'll leave it with him. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Traynham. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Key. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. They'll throw it on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Quick handoff.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage.
He's loose. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the beatdown has ensued. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got